But, of course, Skype wouldn't be working. Why would it? One sec, guys. We gotta get Zymergroup's face up here with us. No, it's still just a Skype window. God damn it. God damn it! Third time's a charm? There we go. Good morning, Zombie Grub. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm alright. How are you?
Hello, alright. It's nice to meet you. I'm Dad.
But you didn't even answer my question.
I'm fine.
If I said, what's your name, then you could do that.
No, that's not how that works at all. That's like, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad.
Well, you might be right, but it's really stupid, so that should be the way how it works.
The argument here wasn't that it was an intelligent joke, that's for certain. Oh, I forgot I had joined like 5 different versions of Take's Penthouse Party channel because I kept spelling it wrong. That's cool. Let's just go ahead and leave those real quick. Alright. So we got a couple of things to talk about for today. First off, welcome. It's the Corsair Cup. And I've got to go get BitBoss and the Corsair Cup logo fixed. But aside from that, we should have a pretty decent bracket, actually. I'm not sure what the actual seating looks like yet. We're waiting for it to finalize as we speak. But seeing Nurchio, KeeN, Bly, Neeb, heck, even Hush is apparently showing up today. Should make for some pretty good games. Oh, there's a live in the bottom side of the bracket as well. However, we must be on alert and be ever vigilant. Because for those who don't know, Guru has a lifetime ban from our events here on the channel. And apparently he's tried signing up not just once but twice, and also under a false alias that he had used in the past. So I'm not sure the lengths at which he'll be going to try and get involved with the tournament today, but if he's here, he shouldn't be. So if anyone watching, or for whatever reason you've got a friend who's playing in the tournament today and they just even think they're playing against Guru, please let us know ASAP, because we obviously cannot police that super easily on our own.
Totally. Shoot.
Well played. Words.
Not that tired. I'm yelling anyways.
I did manage to get a surprising amount of sleep, but I woke up feeling more tired than ever. So I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Sleeping is so stupid. Like, you have to sleep the exact right amount, and if you oversleep, then you're just tired anyways. It's like a lot of sleep doesn't actually help sometimes. And then, well, if you do get enough sleep and you wake up on time and you're like, I feel okay, but it's like 8 in the morning and you're like, well, what do I really have to do today? I mean, do I really have to get up? And then you just convince yourself to go back to sleep because your cat's laying on you, and then you're tired because you overslept. Like, it's the worst. I struggle with it every day. And then I don't want to get out because it's cold. That too. I hate the cold. The cold makes you stay inside and not do anything, and later just be totally unproductive. And it's cold.
See,
It's May. It's cold.
I'm with you on everything up to the cold. I love the cold, man. I can't get enough of the cold. Give me some more cold, I say.
How do you convince yourself to wake up in the morning when it's cold and get out of bed?
Because it's like the best. You get out, you do like the big stretch, and it's like you're all warm, and like the cold is like steaming off you. No?
No, I'm cold, and then I'm more cold, and I got out of bed.
It just sounds like you're lazy, if we're gonna be honest.
I hate the
Like,
cold.
I don't want to get so comfortable. I don't want to just.
I can't wait till I'm in Korea, because then I could like, you're not even supposed to have the air conditioning on, so I won't have it on, and anyone who comes over to my place is gonna be like, can you turn the air conditioning on? I'm like, no, never.
All right,
Deal with it.
I see 2 pretty good matchups right away. Let me know your thoughts. I was thinking either KeeN versus TAiLS or Penguin versus Healer. This is I think the Korean Penguin, or at least the guy who's been busting asses in the Korean Cups.
I actually think both of them might be one-sided.
Let's grab KeeN versus TAiLS. I think I want to watch some KeeN and TAiLS.
Okay.
Although they may have already started. I don't even see them on, or they're just not here.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, Penguin's at least here, so we can grab that.
Alright, we'll cast Penguin versus Healer. TAiLS and KeeN may have either just started so freaking fast there's no chance to catch them, or they're both late. I mean, either way we can't cast them. So we'll go with Penguin and Healer for the start, I suppose. Also, it is worth noting all the brackets, or excuse me, not brackets, all of the maps are all the brand new maps. So, a little bit sad to say goodbye to the old map pool, because I did like some of the maps from it, but the new ones do come forward.
Yeah. I mean, you still have Proxima and Abyssal.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm okay with the Bizzle, but yeah, Proxima, yay!
Fine.
I never thought this was a great map at any point, to be honest.
I mean, it depends what you mean by a great map. I mean, everyone gives Abyssal accolades because it's unique and interesting, but Proxima is a totally, like, basic map. It's better than, not Blood Boil, though it's probably better than Blood Boil, too. I don't like Defender's Landing. It's better than both of those.
You know what? Defender's Landing is interesting to me. I think that the natural I do have a bit of an issue with, but I got over that pretty quickly. I just can't deal with, like, even though Sequencer has, like, the 1 gas thirds as well, something about Blood Boils are just really infuriating, where you have to go so far out of your way to defend it if you want to take that gas. And as somebody who plays mech, an already fucking almost impossible style to play, it's retarded. I'm just going to say it. I know that's not a great word to describe it, guys, but I think it cumulates my frustration, irritation, and anger all in one nice, beautiful package.
As a bio player, I'm totally fine with it.
I know, you don't give a fuck. You're like, Rifkin, I didn't even take my second gases.
Take your second gas as a bio. What are you doing?
Well, if you're rubbing it in my face, you don't.
I'm just gonna mass Marine and really rub it Rifkin's face.
Who needs stim pack anyways?
I don't need medevacs. I can choose either one.
It was like Beastie playing with like one hand versus Diamond players. They played with like one gas versus anyone else. Anyways, we got the lobby set up. Healer is the one we're missing. Should be good to go here in a moment. Folks ask about the caster tournament. We'll pause and talk about that later because it's something that's going to get asked about several times today, I'm sure. So we'll just wait until we got everybody here so that we don't have to answer the same question like 14 times in a row. Also, cool updates on our t-shirts. So below the stream, there's like the counter, and like, yes, this is shameless advertising. We got our new awesome t-shirt design out there. Woo! I think today we're going to give away a t-shirt. But besides that, we actually, I'm a little bit sad. I guess that doesn't show all of the numbers. That just shows like the American sale numbers. Because Europe is actually outselling America right now. We've sold 12 shirts in Europe and 10 in America. Which is whatever for competition of regions. Who cares, guys? We get it. Europe, you got a big dick. Congratulations. But we did say we wanted to sell 50 of these shirts, which would be great. So we're already like almost halfway there, which is so fucking cool. I really hope you guys enjoyed the shirts. I really, really do. But yeah, almost at the halfway point, and it's been like less than a week, which is fantastic. And like I said, we'll be giving away a couple of these. What I think I'll be doing is during the finals of today's Corsair Cup. Somebody remind me, because I will forget about this, but during the finals of today's tournament, somebody remind me, we'll run a giveaway through a raffle. It'll be open to everybody. So it's not like subscribers only. It's not pay to win. It's going to be whoever just buy raffle tickets with your partoofs. All you need is one ticket for a chance to win. We haven't done one of these giveaways in a while, and I'm excited to do it again.
Yay. Things to give away. Things to do. Things to wait for. Healers in here.
Well, KeeN is online now in TAiLS. Maybe we just grab KeeN and TAiLS?
I guess so.
It would have been nice to see a healer play. Feels bad, man.
I mean, he's here, but he just AFK'd.
Yeah, I know, but I also don't want to be sitting on my thumb for like another 10 minutes. Yeah, let's just get TAiLS and KeeN. I don't want to be sitting around.
Okay.
So good luck, have fun. Salutes to Penguin and Healer. Best of luck, guys.
Don't even tell him we're inviting other people. This is awkward.
It's not awkward. You're the only one who thinks it's awkward.
Probably. I still think maybe. So I told him.
Well, KeeN might be AFK now. God Damn it. KeeN, there's a super secret thing we're working on that you don't know about if you're not AFK. Oh, he's here. Never mind. Awesome. Easy peasy.
Cool.
Does Rifkin know the camera is of his hand? What?
No. Whoa.
What?
Amazing. Huh. Mm.
Alright, Proxima Station, first map. Finally ready to rock and roll. I guess I'm like, I want to say like I'm like 90%, not fully, but like 90% over being sick. But what I have still as a problem is, it's not like a runny nose, but like once in a while it's a runny nose. Do you ever get that?
No. I never get sick.
Oh.
That's a lie. I rarely get sick though, and I don't remember what you're talking about. So.
Well, la-dee-da. I guess if you're American, though, you can't afford to get sick, so it makes sense, actually. Feels bad,
I
man.
can afford to have the common cold.
Not the rate this is going. Could be a pre-existing condition. You had the virus in you from before you signed up for healthcare, man.
I can't wait until being a woman is a pre-existing condition. It's gonna happen.
Already is, you know what I'm saying? We are getting into game number 1. Welcome to this week's Corsair Cup, but more importantly, the kickoff of Season 5. Spawning here in the bottom left, we have the Blue Terran player from Korea. It's now occurring to me we could have played this match on Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, it's KeeN.
Oh. Questionable. In the top right is the Red Protoss. He is TAiLS.
Yeah, we'll ask him after this game is done. We are currently playing on Europe, and I mean, technically the rules say you got to play in Europe, but we do afford players the courtesy of saying, like, look, if you're both from NA, go play NA. If you're both from Korea, go play Korea, etc. So maybe this first game is terrible for both. Either way, we'll see if they feel comfortable swapping after. Some don't even care, to be honest.
Yeah, like Neeb. I think Alive once said he didn't care.
Who's
like
this
that.
in chat? Duddles is uncomfortable and wishes, I don't know, Kev just got the shirt with more material. Who the hell is Duddles anyways?
What?
Oh, you weren't here for this meme. Don't worry about it. This is where you just say nice meme and move on.
Never.
So TAiLS is going for a proxy Stargate by the looks of things, which I don't think is so surprising on Proxima Station.
No. I mean, it's not super common anymore, since like the whole bout of like Hero and Stats and Zest all doing this, but it is something you can do, and especially if you wall off. But just by walling off, KeeN should already be suspicious. I think this is just a bugging out SCV, but no, he's controlling it. Maybe he's gonna do a proxy? Oh no, just kidding.
No, it's a fully walled off. I'm pretty sure it was just a messed up AI thing. But
well, I could have sworn he had it selected.
Well, what I find interesting about this is, okay, this is also paired up with a gateway, so it's going to be getting a little bit more than just a small proxy, but I'd say most of the time you see the proxies, like, over here, I guess on this side. It's not so uncommon. This is, like, the second most popular place, but either way, the fact that this is backed by the back rocks means he could chip away at the door from behind, doesn't necessarily have to go in through the front, and KeeN might not realize those rocks get knocked down by, say, like, I don't know, whatever comes in out of the gateways.
Should definitely be checking. As I said, already having a wall off should be at least a little suspicious. And should be timing out like exactly when a proxy Stargate could hit. Getting a Widow Mine will help, of course, against the Oracle, but might not help out against the actual 4-gate. Since it only gets one shot off, might be used like really haphazardly. And I think a Cyclone would be better, or even a tank. But he's not doing anything that says that he knows what's on the way, so it's worrying. Oh no.
There's another bug with the camera I've noticed kind of intermittently. Like right now when I'm zooming in and out, it's very smooth. Sometimes it just jumps in the zoom ins now.
Oh yeah, I had that happen to me too. It's definitely not smooth for me.
So 50-50, putting that Widow Mine down in the natural instead of the main, that's going to really suck. Pulls away from it. Of course, for those who don't know, you need 6 Marines all fighting together to kill an Oracle. If you have them intermittent like this, it doesn't always work so good. As we can see, the Oracle just barely lives.
And that should tell KeeN there's a proxy. You should have 6 Marines by the time a normal Oracle comes out to your base. So that's hopefully going to make him at least check the back rocks. But he's still not... I mean, a lot of pros do just proxy the Stargate and then just like get on with their lives. So not expecting the all-in is going to really hurt.
Yeah. But this is what I was talking about. Like, it's that really cool backdoor fix. So, well, this is going to suck for KeeN. I think this is a really cool move out of TAiLS. And by the way, you mentioned before we got into this, like, either series may have been a little bit one-sided. And I also would have thought, like, KeeN would be the one to take this series easy peasy. But TAiLS starting it off like this, certainly setting the precedent.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to build a bunker now as he realized last second what was happening, but... at least he pulled the SCVs, and he has quite a few SCVs to lose before he really has to tap out. Like, probably 12, maybe even 14, before it's really game over. He's got Widow Mines that will be able to get at least 1 or 2 good shots.
If they didn't have Revelation on them.
Well, even then, maybe not that one, although you could repair it.
Of course, that Void Ray is going to be fantastic. So it can soak a Widow Mine shot. It can...
Oh, so
well,
close.
Forget that. Never mind.
Yeah.
But that thing prismatically aligned can tear down the bunker, but with prismatic alignment coming off soon... Oh wow, thank you for the bits. I think this might be a little bit... Well, hold the phone. I was going to say a little bit much, but then the Void Ray goes down pretty quickly, and these Stalkers have to run away.
Yeah, now there's a tank out, and that's going to help a lot versus these
Yeah.
Stalkers. They don't have Blink. They can't actually bridge that gap to stop from being attacked.
Oh my god, if KeeN actually defends this after not seeing it coming, this is going to be amazing.
He might. 8 workers down is still not catastrophic. He still has 2 mules, and he's going to have better tech if this really did go to a point where, like, it awkwardly transitioned into macro for TAiLS. But it is getting to that point where, like, if like 4 or 6 more SCVs go down, then I think that KeeN just has to tap out. He won't have enough production. Oh, or he just gets bust here.
Oh, I love the pickup on that tank. Pulls it back to the back lines.
Cool. That was nicely done. He didn't even lose many SCVs from doing that.
No, only like 2. I mean, his SCV count's kind of low, generally speaking, but that aside, it's like 2 mules, so he's fine as far as income goes. I love the Vikings on the ground. I think this is actually massive against the Stalkers. They're not going to be as helpful versus the Adepts. That bunker is nowhere close to the mineral lines, and I think that's part of the Adepts realizing there's an opportunity to move in here. But tank focus fires down the Stalkers, and with those going down, Marines can take on the Adepts. The SCV repair is keeping that tank alive. TAiLS is SOL.
Yeah, he is. Well, that second tank alive. I mean, KeeN might have still held because there's 2 Vikings. They could have been repaired, but there would be a lot more micro potential with these Stalkers if the tank wasn't there, and now there's just absolutely 0. TAiLS is out of luck. KeeN is already back up to 18 SCVs and producing more. I
want to point out how important that pickup on the tank was, though. When the first one died, that second one barely got saved and repositioned with, like, red bars of HP. If that never happened, KeeN may not have actually defended that attack just now.
Yeah, I went over. Medevac drop in the main. Well, should be in the main. Is that really a natural attack?
You could drop in the natural and then walk to the main.
That's possible. So to get SCV kills with the Adepts, I mean, splash damage could hurt KeeN more than help, but it's not quite enough. Like right there, went from 2 to 5 really quickly with that tank splash, but still only down 5 workers.
Yeah, I think the extra command center, that mule drop really makes up for the difference in workers, but so does killing several probes. And
TAiLS, you're to luck.
I love this. Rather than chasing the Stalkers in a silly, fruitless manner, he decides to focus fire down the probes, and he's going to kill a lot of them. TAiLS cannot afford a Nexus. He's also doing... KeeN's doing some really sweet Marine pickup micro. Refuses to die!
Well, there's not much else going on.
Just shoot the medevac!
Yeah, he should have been shooting the medevac from the get-go.
I know, this is like so tilting watching TAiLS not shoot the medevac, like...
I mean, I guess... In a regular situation, he should have been shooting the medevac, but I guess he was really trying to save his probes to kill the Marines. But for sure, when that micro started going down, probably should start targeting the medevac.
Like 3 Marines, man. 1 gets out alive barely, but the other 2 live forever. Oh, whole position stock can take a couple shots from the tank.
Dark Shrine on the way, Blink on the way. Still no second base, and he's going to be running out of minerals soon, like actually running out of mineral patches. So I don't think it's going to last very long.
Silly zombie grub. He lost so many probes. These will last him a long time.
There's literally one about to disappear right now. There's 50 more minerals on it.
There's less mouths to feed, though. And yeah, 25 on that one. Geez, 5 on this one. I think what's really going to suck... I like the idea of the Dark Shrine. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But lost your proxy pylon. Best case scenario, you warp them at home and walk them across the map. KeeN's got so much time on his hands.
Yeah. I mean, KeeN has like total lockdown on his base, and really all he has to do is wait for a critical mass of bio and stim, and he will have for sure the better army. Even getting a Raven, I mean, a Raven's good against Stalkers, and of course it can detect versus Dark Templar. It's not a necessity in TvP, but I think every Terran player has that moment where, like, okay, how do they get back into the game? And it's either through a secondary all-in, which could have been with Blink, or, you know, Dark Shrine, which is on the way. Or it's finished, actually. But TAiLS doesn't have enough minerals.
No, this is I gotta give it to KeeN, like big hands down. Like I thought for a moment, especially as the Stalkers and that Void Ray were killing the Widow Mines, that would have been it. Like he didn't see the attack coming. He was hit really hard. His best defense units were taken out. Like easy peasy.
The fact that he pulled these SCVs as soon as he realized something was up was pretty huge.
Yeah.
If they come into your natural base and then you pull the SCVs, that's instantly like, you know, 10, 15 SCVs lost, and that's a lot less production, even off of a 1-1-1.
Ooh.
That could really influence the rest of the game, but he saved most of them in the first attack.
This DT is gonna get got.
Yeah, it is. That sucks. I feel like that should have been the tap out time when you realized DT didn't do anything, because he doesn't actually have Blink Stalkers. I mean, the Stalkers have Blink, but that's not enough Stalkers to call Blink Stalkers. They're just a small army that can escape and not do anything.
He can throw down a point defense drone and fully nullify TAiLS' army. Just like consider that for a moment. I'm sure we'll see auto turrets instead, but either way, I mean, not a lot of high ground necessary. Oh, he did go for the point defense drone. See, not a lot of high ground necessary, but the tank and the Raven were the only thing who's providing that. Now that he's busted up the ramp, not an issue. All the gateways are depowered. He's got a force field. TAiLS like refusing to die here. I don't know if he's just got something against KeeN or not, but G.
I don't know.
All right, let's see if they want to swap servers.
Yeah, that's a good point. Stop planning. Or there.
Well, while we wait to figure that out, I'm gonna go chug some NyQuil right quick, or not NyQuil, DayQuil. So if I chug NyQuil, Zongrel would be alone on the cast, or she would in an hour or so. Ugh, DayQuil tastes terrible though. NyQuil, at least you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll fall asleep, so I gotta worry about the taste.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like
I going to Korea.
Korea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, KeeN was a little confusing at first, because he was like, it okay. So, do you want to stay out here? You sure?
Oh, yo. There's a potentially pretty cool ZVZ for round 3. If Armani advances versus Nurchio?
Okay.
Alright, we should be on Korea now, guys. So, a little bit less latency to worry about, hopefully. Although, that game, all things considered, didn't seem to have latency be a very big factor at all.
I can't think of a time where it would have been. The Oracle lived with some good micro. That's where you probably would have seen it. And otherwise, the Stalkers kind of moved forward and moved back. There wasn't much nest to that.
Well, we were watching like really sick Marine pickup. Micro obviously is one of them.
Too.
The tank gets picked up immediately. Like, I really don't feel like there's a lot of issue there where, oh man, that game could have been like a million times different.
Agreed.
Oh, hello, Nugget. Oh, I was showing my mom pictures of your cat, Zombie Grove. Little Nugget. And
you showed your mom pictures of my cat?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
So I initially actually showed my mom pictures of that really cool fan art that we got, right, from 47ness. And she's like, why is the cat white? Millie's not white. I'm like, no, that's not Millie. That's Zombie Grove's cat. If you zoom in, you'll see Millie, right? And so then we started talking about your cats, and I showed her pictures of Apollo and Nugget from your Twitter feed or whatever.
Yeah. We had, I saw my tweet, but I had a real scare with Nugget. because she's dumb.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I heard
cute.
about that. Oh, I read about it.
Yeah, it
Rather.
was insane. Like my mom's the one that found her, and she like ended up because she wanted to know where it was from, so she ended up like digging out of the trash and bringing it up, and it was like seriously like 6 inches of it, like tangled up, like it had been and chewed up in her mouth, and it was all down her throat. Like they had actually like pull it out.
You
And
stupid
she just was like,
cute cat.
I know. I don't know why she was eating it because it had catnip on it, I guess, but I don't know why she was actually eating it instead of just chewing on it. So we got to be careful with her because she's a silly one.
Well, folks, we're in game number 2 here for the Corsair Cup. We'll leave the cat cam on for a little bit. Spawning on the bottom right, we got the oh, what is that day called? Red Protoss TAiLS.
On the top left is the blue Terran. It is KeeN.
And of course, if you guys missed the previous game and you're just joining us, KeeN is up in the series 1-0. Also, Nugget looks like she's hiding her face, like, oh, the camera's on me.
Yeah, she's clearly shy to the camera. Yeah. I noticed that KeeN doesn't have well, he's on Dopin, but they must have changed the clan decal.
Well, he's also not really on Dopin. He's on My Insanity. Oh, no, that's a lie. Excuse me, never mind.
Oh.
Take it back. All Terran Koreans look the same to me. Got me, guys. I'm racist. I thought we were casting Beyond for a second. Whoop.
Seriously, man.
Whoop, whoop.
They opted for the pylon, the cool pylon. It looks more like a BM, like cool pylon, man, as you get pylon rush.
Yeah, that's where you just dropped the face. Also, real quick, so someone was asking earlier, where's the bit boss today? I was having some issues with it, and I figured I'd wait till our first commercial break to go fiddle with it, because otherwise I would spend this whole best of 3 just getting angry at it not working, and I'd rather cast the game. Well, I know, God forbid, than get frustrated dealing with bit boss.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the new maps, but we've seen it before.
Yeah, Ascension
So
Ire.
with the plateau in the middle that you can abuse. Probably not in this matchup, though. Mostly just TVZ.
Well, it's during the Lima League, was it Gumiho, I think, right? Was taking advantage with the tank line throughout the high ground, both here and up here.
And TVZ on the plateaus.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. I always just remember because of the stupid crystals in the middle. Which, oh, I guess they decolorized? That's a shame. Because those used to each be like a different color.
Oh, I didn't notice. Well, the maps that we didn't get to see in the Illuma League because they weren't in the map pool was Sequencer and Blood Boil, which we might see today. In fact, I think Sequencer is on the list. So.
Yeah, and I'm surprised Sequencer wasn't featured. I thought Sequencer provided some of the best games from during the map test tournament.
So what do we do? It's not just to have a unique style of tournament. It was also to deal with, potential imbalanced maps. Because for a couple map pools, they really were pretty bad. Blah, blah, blah. And apparently, Crank thought that Sequencer was potentially imbalanced. And I guess it's because of the gas thing, the third base. So I don't know. I don't know if I really think it's... I actually hear a lot of people say that they like it. But they do wish, though, I think I see a lot of people say that they wish that there's just not any experimentation at all with minerals and gas in the actual map pool, which I can get on board with.
I would rather... So here's the thing, though, right? Personally, I don't have an issue with experimenting with that. What I do wish, though, is that if they're willing to experiment with something extreme like minerals and gas, they'd be more willing to experiment with balance, if that makes sense. Like, make more of these, like, 10 health tweaks here and there, make other units viable versus inviable, but, like... it's strange to watch them go from nothing for years to an extreme change, like a whole less gas per base, when in the past they've said like adding a third gas to base was way too much, too insane. You can't possibly fathom a third gas. Not allowed to happen.
Very, very minute changes when it comes to balance during the year, and then supposedly in the off season, what they said is that they want to really do the big changes then. I don't know if the depths are really worth it. In fact, I'm pretty sure they weren't.
No.
That was pretty bad.
3 for 1 Marine. Ugh.
Yeah, pretty bad. So, anyways, if that's the case, then I wish they would have just used the off-season map pool at the end of the year to also experiment with new maps and not just here and right now. But that's what we're given.
Yeah, and I mean, the other thing of this, though, is I also really don't mind that they are making those changes, even if I don't agree with them personally. And a big part of that is StarCraft does need changes. We've been talking about this for a while. Whether you've, excuse me, heard it from one polarizing point of view on one side of the community versus another, the thing is, everyone's been talking about it the same way. There needs to be more changes. So It's hard to be upset about the fact that we actually get changes. It's just not the type I think anybody was looking for.
Yeah. Oh well. Ascension Eye doesn't have anything unique about it in that sense. Just is a regular map with a different map layout.
The Observer went down on the other side of the map. Does he have one at home? Okay.
He had another one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're both here, but not in position to stop this one of mine. 5 kills, not
Nice.
bad.
That was very poor reaction by
There's
TAiLS. No reaction
literally
at all.
no reaction. Yeah. In fact,
The
he's
worst
still not
reaction.
moving. So KeeN might just go in for round 2 because you can.
To be
In fact,
honest,
he could have dropped that second Widow Mine, and this would have been like so not an issue.
yeah. I guess there are worse things than not reacting to what a mine drop. If you react but too late and you pull the probes, that's worse in fact. Because you can see like only 5 probes went down. That's really not that bad. But if you pull at the wrong moment, then that's like all your probes dead. So
Viking's gonna catch the Warp Prism. This is pretty nice.
this game does not get much worse for TAiLS though. Speaking of
Well,
worse things.
he's chosen to go for Colossus, so you tell me, Zombie Girl.
Oh, you. I mean, the Adepts didn't do anything in the beginning of the game. The Widowmine killed 5 probes, and now his Warp Prism shenanigans has been entirely deflected, and he really needed that to really more securely get a third base. I guess he's still going to try and go for it, but I don't think he can save it. No, I don't think he can at all, and especially because he went Blink Stalker Colossus, this tank push could just be brutal, like, undefendable.
Oh, yo. This is a rarity. Apparently
Yo.
Neeb's streaming.
Oh, yeah, he was streaming the last couple of days, but to see him stream a tournament, that's pretty cool.
I was going to mention, he is playing today's tournament. We're not casting his matches
Oh.
at the moment, so if you guys want to watch them. I know Hard Revenge is maliciously beating up poor Marcos, but if you guys want to watch his games, I think it's twitch.tv/Neeblet, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have, like, freeze in it.
Oh, my.
Maybe not. I don't remember. Well, the point is, you guys can find it.
Yeah,
Sure. I
it's,
believe
up
in
on,
you guys.
it's on the Team Liquid sidebar. It's pretty easy to find. Anyways, tanks are pushing back the pylons, but with 3 tanks, that Colossus cannot move forward. I think TAiLS was hoping to have a few more units out, but all the pylons going down severely supply blocked him.
Yeah. TAiLS, as I said, like, having a pretty bad game from start to finish. He even warped in sentries and then positioned them to try and at least cut the army off from the tanks preemptively, and then he kind of missed the opportunity to do that. So he's got to take a direct engagement, which isn't going to go that well. He might be able to clean it up, but
I don't know, man. It
no,
takes
I don't
everything
think
to break just 2 of the tanks. Although, the Bio maybe won't stand up against the Colossus, so hold the phone. Not going to kill this Nexus. Kills a couple of pylons, and this ends up being a pretty terrible push out of KeeN.
I don't know if it's terrible.
Well, for how much he lost, he traded out for some Adepts, I guess, which is like, okay, whatever, but...
It could have been better with a tighter choke, and he probably should have been already on that third base and killing it, as opposed to trying to end the game in the natural.
Yes.
For sure. But I don't know if it's terrible. He's only down about 8 army supply, and he has equal upgrades, and he does have more workers. He had a better economy through this, because TAiLS couldn't make probes at his third base, and, well, he's gonna lose it anyways, but this is a significant chunk of army.
Oh, pull the probes, too late.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Well, that's gone. But, you know, this actually brings up a question, though, like, down 10 supply you can hold, but really he's down like 20, 30 supply because so much of it is on the other side of the map, and I don't think KeeN can hold that.
It's like a weird base trade scenario being set up here. The pylons are not really in range of anything, so it just burns all the overcharges. That bunker's gonna hold, though. That's so many SCVs repairing it. I don't know if TAiLS is focusing or what. There we go. Blinks forward and starts shooting down the Marauders, picking off the Vikings. The Colossus, though, should really be killing the SCVs.
He's losing so many stalkers.
This
like,
was
to protect this Colossus.
This was actually a pretty terrible A move. Like, the Colossus were focused on the bunker. They could have mowed down all those SCVs with just like a little bit of focus fire. I don't know what that was out of TAiLS, but it was a bad attack.
It was. And he lost both next on the side of the map. He's finally losing all of his probes. Yeah, KeeN holds and then some. Still can't kill the bunker.
Oh my god.
It's really gonna go down. Wow.
It's like, there we go. I got it. I won.
Gee.
Okay, so KeeN takes a 2-0. I mean, I think both of us could agree that this was probably going to be KeeN's series anyways. TAiLS hasn't had the craziest showings, but that first game made this look like this could have been a very different series than I would have expected it to be, at least.
Yeah.
Oh my god, give her a high five.
No,
Like,
no.
she's like, I can't believe you left me hanging, Mom, and like puts her paw
Then
down.
she'll wake up and then want to, be all purry and stuff.
She'll be rambunctious and in my face.
Well, then she'll leave her perch, and then I gotta put my camera back on. The worst.
It's okay, Zombigo. Your cat, it's almost about as cute as you are. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, it's like 10 times cuter.
That's true.
There's no question.
Cats are pretty much the best.
Yeah,
I hate it.
They really
I
are.
took like 400 pictures of my cat while I was at home. I only tweeted like 5.
Jesus.
But yeah. Alright, well, we don't have a match ready to go. It might be KeeN versus Bly by the looks of things, but we'll wait to see if maybe Armani and Nurchio isn't going to happen or what. Neeb and Hush could be a fun PvP as well, but we don't know what's what because none of those matches are finished playing yet. So type _bracket in the chat if you guys want to see what matches are coming up. Reminder that I'll be trying to do a t-shirt giveaway by the end of stream today, so please, pretty please, somebody remind me when we get to the finals about that. Otherwise, we'll be going to break here in a moment. I'll try and get BitBoss sorted and fixed, hopefully in the meantime. Also, for those asking, how does Neeb only have 40 viewers? Well, combination is he just turned the stream on, alongside the fact that the dude doesn't do any social media. How are people going to know he's streaming? He doesn't stream enough to have followers get a notification saying, hey, your favorite fucking Protoss is online. And he doesn't really tweet or mention anything. Like, I don't know why people are so shocked and, like, surprised.
Soon enough, he'll be up to 700.
Yeah, for sure. Especially that we've been talking about it, too. Let everybody know what's going on. But yeah, so we will likely be casting Neeb later, one way or the other. But until that point, absolutely, I would suggest going to a stream, watching over there, and enjoying it. But hopefully you guys will stick around. We'll see you all in a few minutes. Thanks for watching. Be back in a moment.